growing up in the inner city, west side Chicago, it was hard. People don't always see you as safe, don't always see you as pleasant. You have to go above and beyond the call of duty to prove that you're not a threat.
My hardest years were grade school, so from elementary to middle school. And I think there's an innocence about you as a child. I always knew that I was different growing up, where I was the only girl around me that looked like me. When it was a school dance, or when there were opportunities when, the boys would ask the girls. I was a star athlete, had good grades and all this stuff, but we could be friends, but girlfriend? No, I don't think so. Or, I would get awards for best hairstyle or best dressed, but never an academic recognition, never a recognition of my talents or anything like that.
There's just also the awesome sovereignty of God to know that He chose me to be made the way I am because He had a plan for me. Whether it's me pouring into young men and Sharnell pouring into young ladies, I think we understood early on, even in our childhood, that much has been given to us. And there's a phrase that we use in our community a lot: too much is given, much is required. So therefore, I think the understanding was, because I know many have invested in me, it was never really a choice of if I would give back. It was more so a matter of, God, what are the unique gifts and talents that you've given me, because I know I have a responsibility to invest in the next generation. I have a responsibility to ensure that, my life is worthy of replicating. So that's something that I think, whether it's the women in Sharnell's life and her lineage of phenomenal, strong Black women and men who have mentored me over the years, both have always invested in us with the understanding that we have much to give back. So with that being said, like for example, in education, 2% of all educators are Black males nationwide. So going into the field of education, I learned very quickly the power that comes with representation. I have an opportunity to impact those who look like me, and yet I get a chance to educate and inform and enlighten those who don't.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a powerful vehicle to have a conversation with families that are believers, as well as families that are, still trying to navigate who is God.
Right.
So when we talk about Imago Dei, I feel like God has allowed me I know the Lord has allowed me to leverage the fact that I am a mom, to leverage the fact that I am a wife, to leverage all the different hats that I'm a working woman, all these different hats he's kind of put into a pot, if you will, to present opportunities every day for me to brush up against women and girls who have the same journey as I do.
God is allowing us to uniquely have experiences that certain people will be blessed by.
We are the image of God. When we open the doors of the church and God's people walk in, that's Imago Dei. And I just think that every day we approach the throne with confidence so that we can receive grace and mercy. And it only works that way. We don't walk into our day with confidence and grace because of who I am and because I'm a Black woman, I'm strong, and all these other false realities and messages that are out there. We don't walk into a room saying that my culture is what makes me strong. My womanhood makes me strong. My degree makes me strong. No, those are things that you have been blessed with. But your image, if it's truly rooted and fueled by the grace and the mercy that we're given every day by the Lord Jesus Christ, then that is what allows us to be different and truly powerful as women.
God is sovereign and He makes no mistakes. So creating me to be the strong African-American male that I am, going through all the hardships I had to experience because of my ethnicity, He is greatly using that to allow me to compel and inspire and motivate those who look like me and those who don't to be all that God has called them to be. So He's using my ethnicity, my Imago Dei, for his overall eternal mission. And is that to draw glory to himself through every race, through every ethnicity, for his glory.